After her husband passed away, Nancy decided it was finally time to live for herself. She went online and ordered a young man, with one goal in mind: to experience the kind of pleasure she never once had in 30 years of marriage. Jack gave her a level of tenderness she had never known. When Nancy felt ashamed of her body, he soothed her with gentle kisses, and that sudden closeness made the 70-year-old Nancy blush like a teenager. Seeing how nervous and awkward she was, Jack did not rush anything. He took his time, talking with her and calming her down, and in that moment, all the walls Nancy had built came crashing down. Feeling truly seen and valued felt addictive, so she reached out for a second meeting. This time she was not satisfied with just talking. She pulled a sheet of paper from her purse, a wish list packed tight with tiny handwriting. It was filled with things she had never tried. Jack stared at it in shock, but he still agreed to go through it with her one by one. Just as they were starting to get carried away, Nancy's phone suddenly started ringing like crazy. It was her daughter, and that single call yanked her straight back to reality. She wanted to end it and send Jack away, but Jack did not leave. Instead, he did something bold. He turned on music, took the flustered Nancy by the hand, and pulled her into a dance. As they swayed, Nancy fell under the spell again, and even after it was over, she felt a fierce possessiveness toward Jack, so she started using her personal connections to dig into who he really was. She wanted to turn a transaction into something real, but that crossed a line for Jack. He felt like his dignity had been trampled. He did not want his private life touched because of his work. They got into a blow-up fight over it. Jack stormed out and slammed the door, leaving Nancy alone in an empty room. She thought that was the end of it, but a few days later they ran into each other at a coffee shop. The moment was already uncomfortable, and then something even worse happened. One of Nancy's students was a server there, and Nancy had once scolded her for being improper, just because she wore a short skirt. In the past, Nancy would have wanted the floor to swallow her whole, but after everything she had been through, she was not the same person anymore. She did not dodge it. She openly introduced Jack to her student, and even admitted what their relationship was. And in that moment, a real breathing, fully alive Nancy finally showed up.